Greetings, welcome back to the Horror Metal channel. King Diamond, one of my all-time heroes. The guy's too talented for his own damn good. A great singer, songwriter, and storyteller. He needs to direct a horror film. And his eponymous solo band is amazing. Yeah, and today we're going to look at the top 10 albums by King Diamond. Now, a short disclaimer, I have not heard The Spider's Lullaby or House of God. I need to fix that. I need to listen to those post-haste because I heard that they were good, especially Spider's Lullaby. I've heard a lot of great things about that one. So they're not going to be in this ranking. So sorry to say I haven't heard them, so I can't really put them on my list. That wouldn't be fair. But let's go and get started anyway. Number 10. The Graveyard. Now, this is usually regarded as the King's weakest album. Now, I don't think he has an album that's downright terrible, but I do agree, I do think this is probably the weakest of the ones that I've heard. But there is Black Hill Sanitarium. I think that's a great song. Heads on the Wall, Whispers, Digging Graves, Meet Me at Midnight, Trick or Treat. There's some decent tracks on here. I don't think it's downright terrible, and I don't think it really deserves that hate that it gets. Let's go ahead and move on. It is one of the weaker albums. Let's go ahead and just move on. Number 9, Give Me Your Soul, Please. This is the most recent King Diamond album. This is the latest one that they've done. They haven't made another album since this one yet. I hope that they do soon. I think he's supposed to be coming out with one called the Asylum or the Sanitarium or something like that, which I'm really anxious for. But anyway, we got Neverending Hill, a good song, Black of Night, Mirror Mirror, The Cellar, Pictures in Red, the title track, Cold as Ice, Shades of Black, and a couple others. I don't think this is a bad album per se. I think the story here is kind of weak. It just kind of makes me think of just King Diamond in a mansion, singing about how scary it is and how dark it is, and just getting scared, more and more scared, and that's pretty much it. There's not really much to it. It's just kind of basic, kind of generic. He can do better. He can do better. That's all I'll say. Not a terrible album, but he can do better. Number 8, Abigail 2, The Revenge, which I do not own. I need to fix that ASAP. Yeah, I don't have the album. I need to get it. It's on my wish list. Number 7, Voodoo. Look at that awesome cover. This is my favorite King Diamond album artwork. I want to live there. Oh yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it's a pretty good album. We got LOA House, probably the best song of the album. Life After Death, the title track. Sorry. Salem, Sending of Dead, Sarah's Night, The Exorcist, Cross the Barren Cemetery. Yeah, not a bad album. I talked about this a little bit on my top 10 most underrated albums, so I won't really go into any more detail since I already covered it. But you should check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Voodoo. Number 6, The Puppet Master. This is my favorite of his more recent albums by far. I thought this was really, really, really good. When this first came out, life was really good back then. When this came out, it came out around Christmas time, if memory serves, or I bought it around Christmas time anyway. And yeah, it was just a great time. The Puppet Master. Anyway, we've got the title track, we got Magic, we got Blue Eyes, The Ritual, No More Me, Blood to Walk, Darkness, Christmas. I think that's the best song of the album. And Living Dead. This CD comes with a DVD that has King describing the storyline. Most of these are concept albums, by the way, if you didn't already know that. And King's just describing the story, and it gets more and more intense as it goes on. The King hardly ever blinks either when he's telling the story. It's pretty cool. So if you're going to own this one, definitely get this particular release with the DVD on it. It's pretty cool. All right, we're down to the top 5. Number 5, Fatal Portrait, the first the first King Diamond album. And this one wasn't really a concept album. There's a few tracks that are. There's like 4 or 5 tracks that make up a story. I can't remember which ones per se. But this is a pretty good album. We got The Candle, The Jonah, The Portrait, Dressed in White, Charon, Lurking in the Dark, Halloween, which is my favorite song on the album, Voices from the Past, which King Diamond actually plays guitar on. Fun fact, King Diamond actually plays guitar on that track. And Haunted, and No Presents for Christmas, which I think that was on the EP before this, I believe. But yeah, pretty good album. Definitely a worthy addition to the King Diamond discography. Off to a good start. That was their first album. It was off to a good start. Number 4, The Eye. Yes, terrific album. Just great in every way. We got Eye of the Witch, The Trial, Burn, Two Little Girls, Into the Convent. Behind These Walls, The Meetings, Insanity, 1642, Imprisonment, and The Curse, which is my favorite song on the album. That's the last song, The Curse. Power I get from the chain. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah, I definitely recommend you check out The Eye. All in all, it's a fantastic album. Number 3. All right, now here's the problem. The number 2 and number 3 spot are almost a tie. They're so close. It was really hard to rank them, and I don't know if I did it right or not, because they're so close. I don't really want to rank one over the other, but just to get things moving, let's go ahead and say that number 3 is Conspiracy, when really it could be the number 2 spot as well. Yeah, they're almost interchangeable. Great album, great storyline. We got At the Grave, Sleepless Nights, A Visit from the Dead, The Wedding Dream, Something Weird, Victimized, Let It Be Done. Great album. Great album. It's a follow-up to, from Them. It continues the story that started with Them. Basically, King Diamond's grown up now, and he wants to resurrect his sister, Missy. And there's a lot more to it than that. I'm just kind of summarizing. But yeah, Conspiracy's great. Check it out. And it could have easily been the number 2 spot, like I said. Now, number 2, which could have also been number 3, is Them. King Diamond's the only person I know who can sing about tea time and make it evil. He makes the word grandma sound metal, as evidence from this spectacular masterpiece. We got Out from the Asylum, Welcome Home, The Invisible Guests, Bye Bye Missy, A Broken Spell, the title track, Twilight Symphony, Coming Home. Great album. And a couple of the songs were on Clerks 2 as well, so how awesome is that? Yeah, check it out. And the number 1 album, which I think has the best music, the best storyline by far, the best concept, the best guitar work from Andy LaRocque, one of my favorite guitarists in the world. Andy LaRocque is too talented for his own damn good. He's an amazing guitar wizard. He's just a wizard on the fretboard. I wish I could play 1/16 as good as him. That's number 1 is, of course, Abigail. Was there any doubt? We've got Arrival, which is one of my favorite guitar solos of all time. Some of the best fretwork I've ever heard. A Mansion in Darkness, The Family Ghost, The Seventh Day of July, 1777, Omens, The Possession, the title track, which is my favorite song on the album, and Black Horseman. And now this CD comes with the bonus track Shrine, which is one of my favorite King Diamond songs. I'm really glad to have that song in this CD, because my record doesn't come with it. Shrine is not on this album. But fortunately, it is on the CD, so I do own it in some format. Glad to say. But yeah, this has the best storyline. There he is, King Diamond, one of my all-time heroes. There he is. Got King Diamond on vocals, Andy LaRocque on guitar, Michael Denner from Merciful Fate also on guitar, Mickey D from Motorhead on drums, and Timmy Hansen, rest in peace, on bass. Yeah, that's the lineup that was behind this masterpiece, this ingenious work of art. I have nothing bad to say about this album. It's perfect. It's flawless. If you don't own it, do yourself a favor and go buy it right now. Alright guys, well, that completes my top 10 King Diamond albums. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I did making it. And next we might do Slayer, my top 10 Slayer albums. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below what I should do next. Alright guys, I'm Hellhound. Thank you for watching the Horror Metal channel. Until next time. Later.